There are some incredible places hiding in plain sight, and today we're starting our morning at the Library of Congress, the largest library in the world, before wandering across the city towards one of the most fascinating museums on the planet. Tucked behind the Capitol in Washington, D.C., the Library of Congress holds more than 170 million items: books, photographs, maps, recordings, and manuscripts collected from all over the world. It was established back in 1800, originally meant to serve members of Congress, but after the British burned the Capitol during the War of 1812, the library had to be rebuilt. And that's when Thomas Jefferson sold his personal collection of books to Congress, more than 6,000 volumes, helping restart what would eventually become the massive archive that it is today. Once inside, the architecture almost feels like stepping into another era: marble columns, painted ceilings, and intricate details everywhere you look. It's one of those areas where you instinctively lower your voice, not because someone told you to, but because it feels like the right thing to do. The Library of Congress isn't just shelves of books, it's essentially a memory bank for an entire country. Every book published in the United States can be submitted here for copyright, which means that the collection is constantly growing. Standing in the main reading room, it's easy to imagine generations of researchers, historians, and writers sitting under that massive dome, searching for answers in all those pages. Once outside again, the cold air hits immediately, and we start making our way through the icy streets toward the National Mall. Even in a busy city like DC, winter has a way of slowing the pace just enough to notice things that you might rush past. Our next stop brings us to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. Opened in 1910, this museum houses more than 145 million specimens and artifacts, making it one of the largest natural history collections in the world. Inside, you'll find everything from towering dinosaur skeletons to ancient fossils, gemstones, and entire ecosystems preserved in exhibits. One of the most famous pieces here is the Hope Diamond, a deep blue gemstone with centuries of stories attached to it. But honestly, what makes this place so special isn't just the scale of the collection, it's just a reminder of how much of our planet's story came long before we did. From ancient oceans to prehistoric forest, it's all here under one roof. And after navigating icy sidewalks all morning, stepping inside feels a bit like walking into a different world entirely. And days like this remind us that exploration doesn't always mean heading deep into the wilderness. Sometimes it's wandering through a snowy city, discovering stories that have been waiting here the entire time. Thank you so much for watching, and let's wander on to the next one.